that Paul Mooney passed. Comedian icon Paul Mooney passed away today or this morning, and I'm really sad to my heart because there was a friend, a uncle figure in the business. I met Paul Mooney over 20 years ago when I was working for BET, and Paul was like, I'll never forget the first time I met Paul Mooney. I couldn't believe it. And he was like, I like your work. He was like, you funny. You funny. I just remember him saying that to me. And the last time I performed out in California, I was at Comedy Club north of LA. I can't think of the name of it. Tommy T's Comedy Club. And the last time I was at Tommy T's Comedy Club, Paul Mooney came to every show and he stayed in my dressing room the entire time. When I find the pictures, we took pictures together. And he was there the whole time. He came on stage. I brought him on stage the past couple of times I performed, at Tommy T's. Paul Mooney came. And you be tired in between shows and you be wanting to rest. And Paul was there. And he stayed the entire night. Right before the comedian that before me went on, he came in the dressing room, and then I went on stage. I brought him on stage. And in between shows, we spent a lot of time together in the dressing room just talking. And he was talking about a special that he was getting ready to do or something. And even the last time I performed at Tommy T's out in California, which is a popular comedy club that I really would like to go back and perform at, Paul Mooney came. And he didn't come sit in the audience. He come and he stayed in the dressing room the entire time. And I am just saddened. Saddened to my heart. He was outspoken. He said what he meant. He meant what he said. And I don't know what his relationship was with everybody, but all I know and can speak of is what his relationship with me. He always treated me so kind, no matter where I was. Every time I go to California, even the first time I met him as a young comedian at BET, and he just made me feel like, by telling me I was funny, coming from Paul Mooney, he said, oh, I know you. I'll never forget it. It brought tears to my eyes. He was like, I was like, hi, I'm Rickey. He said, I know who you are. He said, I know who you are, and you funny. You funny. You keep doing what you're doing. He said, you gonna make it. You funny. Because I was doing that TV show that was hosted by Michael Collier called Live in LA. I was working on that show. That was my first job at BET before I became the host of Comedy. I was working at Live from LA, doing sketches and stuff, helping out or whatever. My first TV job. And Paul Mooney was a guest. And he walked in that door and said, I watch you. You make me laugh. You funny. Yep. I'm glad that we spent that time together. And to Paul Mooney's fans, to Paul Mooney's family, to Paul Mooney's personal friends, and the gentleman that brought him out there that night and was impatiently waited and stayed the entire, what seemed to be 5 hours. Had to be about 5.5 hours, because we did 2 shows that night and Paul Mooney stayed the whole time. And I'll never forget it. Even when I wanted to stretch out and take a nap in between shows, having Paul Mooney there, you better get a lot of energy because you got company and you can't tell him to leave. He ain't going nowhere. And rest in peace. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon. It was another great one I had an opportunity to work with. And this is a part of life, But I knew that when I could not sleep last night, I knew that somebody was either getting ready to pass or somebody had passed. Every single time I get this deep feeling, I have a real sense of discernment. I just knew somebody was going to pass away. Forgot about it, did the morning show, running errands, and I get a text message that Paul Mooney passed. So, rest in peace. Great thing. We all got to leave here one day, but that was a giant in the comedy game. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Charlie Murphy, who was a friend of mine, and rest in peace to Dick Gregory, who I had the opportunity to meet on several times, on several occasions. Great comics, man. So, God bless y'all. Thank you for watching. Rest in peace, Paul Mooney.
Hey. Look, I don't want you to be offended by me, because I know I sound like I'm white. I went to white school, so don't be offended by it. Because I was born in the South and raised in the North, so that's what you hear, but I'm still black, and I will stab you if you mess with me. So listen, that's real. I've been like on Broadway. I've worked in a lot of major motion pictures, and I played Sam Cooke in the Buddy Holly story. But I have wanted to be in this joint because I'm black. I'm not a happy slave. I'm not a happy slave. I love black. I'm so happy to be in this theater. This is a dream come true for me. I'm happy. When I walk down the streets of Harlem and my people recognize me, that's my thrill. The rest of it don't mean nothing to me. And I might get in trouble, but I don't care about it. I'm not a happy slave. I'm just a mad runaway. In New York, you can see everything here. I saw a homeless midget. Now, you know when you see a homeless midget, a midget can live in the mailbox. When you see... I saw a deaf mute talking to herself. Now the white folks then brought Aunt Jemima up to date. They killed me. They done took her bandana off. She got extensions. Oh, Aunt Jemima's looking good. Aunt Jemima is looking like Jemima now. I was on the plane. I was reading to a white lady. She said, I don't care what she wear. I don't care if she wear a miniskirt. Just have her get in that kitchen and cook them good pancakes.